Good morning, Dubai. Happy New Year's, happy 2026. This is the Lovin Dubai show with me, Casey.
And I'm Parth.
And we go through the big trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story for you today: the UAE has lowered the age of maturity from 21 to 18.
And the UAE, obviously, as every year, Shone on New Year's Eve.
We're talking about an Emirates flight that had to do a U-turn back to London. We've got the hows and the whys.
And in a very heartwarming story, son surprises dad with a brand new car.
In today's rapid weather report, it's mostly sunny with temperatures ranging from 16 to 25 degrees. Our first question for you, the audience today, is where are you watching from? This is like the one day that is an official working day, but it feels like...
It does not feel like an official working day.
It doesn't feel like a working day.
On top of that, it's also Friday.
Exactly, exactly. And it's like the clever people are in bed.
Yeah. The ones who took sick leaves.
Sick leaves, offs, because we're still in that kind of like holiday period, New Year's Day. Getting out of bed today was tragic.
Yeah. I didn't even get sleep, let alone getting out of the bed, because I was just in that spirit.
You didn't get sleep?
Yeah. I'm like, the moment it hit 12, I made sure to like have a resolution of a lower screen time, especially at night. And I was scrolling last night. So I already broke the resolution.
You scrolled until what time?
I think 1:30.
That's late.
Very late, yeah.
That's late
I just saw a few interesting reels, and the algorithm did its magic. It's meant for people like me, so like I kept scrolling and scrolling.
Well, if you're at work today, you're not alone, because we've put a quick poll on our WhatsApp asking what are your plans for today. And the poll that we put up 10 minutes ago, so it's very scientific, says 50 people are having a cozy day in, while almost 200 people are at work. So the majority are working today.
Yes.
Like us. So all's good. I want to ask another question. New Year's Eve day messages on WhatsApp, do you get them?
Yes, a lot.
What are your thoughts on them?
See, if you put effort into it, even if you have a basic text which says Happy New Year, brilliant.
You're okay with that?
Happy New Year, put an exclamation mark or two, brilliant.
You're okay?
That's what I do to everyone. If you check our group chat, I did the exact same thing, just a Happy New Year with exclamation marks, because it's enough. It shows excitement, shows enthusiasm. don't send me HNY.
Why not?
Don't.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't take time to like write Happy New Year. Even if it's no punctuation, just say Happy New Year. If it's all small, Happy New Year. If it's all caps, Happy New Year. Brilliant.
I just want, like, sometimes they lack a bit of
Effort.
it lacks-
Personality.
not
Character.
personality, but like personal flavor.
Yeah,
Right. And
yeah.
so, and the reason I say that is because this year,
Sounds very generic.
it's all very generic. And this year it was like the epitome of generic. I got one message, and it was clearly drafted by ChatGPT. I won't say who it's from.
I will read it out.
No,
for
no,
you.
don't, because then
Okay.
don't read it out. There's the clear signs.
The exclamation marks and the long hyphen and everything. Like your reply completely made sense. Like nice one with an exclamation mark. Brilliant.
But I mean, she had even included the inverted
quotation
commas,
marks from ChatGPT.
quotation marks that they include in the message, and I'm like, she ChatGPT the message, and then sent it out to hundreds of people, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like, if it's not going to be personal,
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother. But that's just me.
Same. That's
just me.
it's just like, guys, little effort. Like it's not even like you're gifting someone something. It is just 3 words. Happy New Year. Put an exclamation mark. Don't put a full stop if you want. Make it vague.
But you have to make it.
But you have
Parth
to-
needs the full.
But make it like personal. Make it seem like you are saying it to someone.
You care.
Because if someone sends me that, I know, oh, they have sent it. They have sent the exact same message to a lot of people.
And isn't it weird when you get them at like on the night, and I'm like,
Yeah.
are you up at night messaging hundreds of people? I don't know.
Are you up at night chat GPTing and messaging?
And
people
messaging,
is
yeah,
one more
and it's
thing.
very confusing.
So please put efforts, and like I'm all for the amazing, like the WhatsApp reshares of the ones with like the minions and stuff. The
You like
ones
them?
with
They're
the
cutie?
They're cute.
They're
nice.
fun,
I like
I
looking at them.
guess.
You know, the ones would have like everything all over the screen, like Happy New Year and like different text or whatever. I love that. Keep sending that. Don't do what this person did.
I'm just maybe I'm just a miserable person.
No.
I am a miserable person in
Okay,
terms of
fine.
this. Like I've got my closest friends.
Yeah.
I have already spoken to them on voice notes since then. We don't have to send like an impersonal WhatsApp to each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if it's an impersonal WhatsApp, maybe wait till a working day to message me.
Me and my friends had a joke around because the moment it hit 12 in Dubai, I said Happy New Year, and then one friend told me shut up. And I was like, taken aback. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, you didn't wish me Merry Christmas when it was Christmas. So like, don't say anything now.
Oh my
It was like a
gosh.
joke in the group chat. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Like, it's 1-1.
Drama. See, you never know whose toes you're going to step on. No, I appreciate all WhatsApp messages that came through. Good morning to everyone watching on the live show. Ujwal is watching. Pazin Christ is watching. Alan Chill is watching. Let's jump into our top story of the day. The UAE has announced major reforms to its legal system, formally setting 18 as the new age of adulthood. It was previously 21. So onto the new civil transactions law introduced through a federal decree. The reforms also strengthen the rights of people as young as 15 to manage their own financial affairs, while giving greater decision-making powers to the judiciary.
So, one of the biggest changes, the government described the law as a pivotal legislative milestone that will help modernize the country's legal landscape. One of the biggest changes is the age of majority being reduced from 21 lunar years to 18 Georgian years, using the calendar followed by most of the world. To put that into perspective, 21 lunar years equals to 20 Gregorian years.
Authorities say the switch aligns with the UAE, prevailing comparative legal systems. The Government Media Office added that the changes unifies the legal age for full capacity, ensures consistency with juvenile and labour laws, and harmonises civil and criminal responsibility standards, improving legal clarity and coherence. So the major law has been announced, and how that trickles down will be seen. I think the major way this will be relatable to most kind of Emirati families is the age for insurance for kids in your family was always 21.
It's
Now,
even purchasing things and stuff like that, I think. Like for some things, I think you had to be 21, like actual adult age consideration. I think those things might also be changed. Buying new things, switching your ownership and all that. It's very interesting.
Yes, so we'll be watching that with interest, and then entry to specific venues used to always be 21, and will that be switched down to 18 will be a question on young people's lips this morning as they head into 2026. But the main thing is, I think it's streamlining. The majority international countries internationally have 18 as an age for maturity.
Yeah.
In some countries, specific rules, in the States, I think it's 16 when you can enter the army and drink, I think. Which is quite low, but most countries it's 18. So it's standardizing the UAE with international rules.
I feel old.
What age are you?
I am 21. I turned 21 last year.
You are old.
I'm turning 22 in March. I feel old now because I thought like before today I was like at the legal age of the adult, and now I'm obviously like now it's 18, so like I feel old.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm so beyond that line that it's. But yeah, that's the point. That's the point. How does it feel now that the laws have changed to 21 as you were just past that point?
I don't know. It feels. It feels. I feel more responsible.
Yeah.
I feel like I have. I can't go to like teenagers now, like 18, 19-year-olds. I can't tell them like, when you hit adulthood and all. Like I can't use that excuse because like they can be like, oh, we're 18, we're also adults.
All those 19-year-olds.
I fall in the same bracket as them now.
I prefer staying kids as long as possible.
Yeah.
But when you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. And that is what we saw happening across the country on New Year's Eve. So if you're watching, please let us know how you spent yours. Were you out bracing the crowds, or were you tucked up for a cozy night in? It was a hugely busy night for the RTA, Dubai's Road and Transport Authority. More than 2.8 million. Let that sink in, people. And there's a bit of a crowd there at one of the metro stations. More than 2.8 million passengers hit Dubai on New Year's Eve, marking a 13% growth compared to last year.
In total, the number of users across public transport, taxis, e-hailing services and shared mobility exceeded 2,836,859, that is 2,836,859, that is 7 numbers, passengers.
2.8 million.
2.8 million. That's up from 2.5 million passengers on New Year's Eve in 2025.
So a big jump. And if you're looking at the visuals behind us, you'll know that celebrations in Dubai
were insane.
Were absolutely next level. More than 45 fireworks shows across 40 locations went off all at once. Whoever is monitoring those times is amazing. Centred around downtown Dubai, where of course the Burj Khalifa lit up with a fireworks, lasers, lighting effects, and there was also fireworks at Burj Al Arab, the Palm Jumeirah, Global Village, and many more.
And also elsewhere across the UAE, Maroon 5 took over Atlantis, the Palm, while John Legend performed at the Emirates Palace.
Fireworks also lit up the sky at the Sheikh Zayed Festival in Al Watba, while Ras Al Khaimah is always big for New Year's Eve. They welcome 2026 with a brand new Guinness World Record, the largest aerial display of a phoenix created using 2,300 drones.
The 15-minute drone and fireworks show transformed the sky into animated formations above Ras Al Khaimah's stunning waterfront, symbolizing renewal and rebirth.
Epic night all around. The thing about Dubai is it's not just one fireworks show.
It's everything. I saw a visual, like as I was scrolling yesterday at 1 o'clock. I saw this amazing visual of someone at Creek Harbour who could see the Burj Khalifa fireworks, the Festival City fireworks, the fireworks on Creek Harbour, and fireworks everywhere. The entire screen was just fireworks of different places like Al Seef and Jazaf and this and Festival City and the Burj Khalifa, everything.
It's epic.
It keeps
You
on
say
going.
you saw this online. What did you do?
I was at home.
A lot of people were at home on New Year's Eve.
I was home. I was gonna make a plan. I was out with my friend until from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. I was just out, and then I just went home. I at the exact sweet spot, like the peak hour, I decided it is time to head home and just sit at home.
I want to hear from people if they were like that. JBR traffic looks like it was
People
super
were
hectic.
camping. People were sitting outside the Burj Khalifa. Like the Burj Khalifa is here, the Dubai Mall, Souk, everything is here, and then there are people in downtown Dubai just sitting on streets.
Yeah, of course.
In front of the Burj Khalifa from 1 p.m. and I saw delivery drivers on their off days doing that.
Of course.
And it was
biggest show in the world, best
biggest
show in the
show.
world.
And
And if you look at that, like it's absolutely spectacular.
And I saw the behind the scenes of this. They had something new integrated. They had like these new LED lights and this new light show, everything. They had dance performances. A few of my juniors from university who took part in dance competitions, they were like a part of the team that was dancing over here.
So as part of the parade? Because
Yes,
that
part
was
of
a
the
new
parade.
thing that we first seen.
Yes.
And if you've missed it, by the way, there is a feed on the Lovin Dubai YouTube channel. Shout out to Kirby, who was behind the scenes taking that live on New Year's Eve. We love you, Kirby. Who's behind the cameras again this morning. And it's there on the Lovin Dubai YouTube channel right now. And you can see the parade, which was the first time they've done that in downtown. And it was a big secret that was under wraps until it was unveiled. And I have no doubt that it will become an annual thing because it was extraordinary.
It was a brilliant show. Like I think we say this every year. This was the best NYE fireworks show.
I think the whole setup was so well managed.
So well managed.
Hemang Shah on the show was watching. He said, I was in a flight and the UAE looked mesmerizing. Oh my God, Hemang,
Wow.
do you have a video?
Imagine
DM us.
like being like in the flight and then seeing the Burj Khalifa fireworks everywhere. That's spectacular. Spectacular.
You know, I had on the show, I got the sense that a lot of people were staying in because of busier traffic, busier New Year's Eve. I went down to Abu Dhabi and there was an amazing event at the Mandarin Oriental. John Legend was playing, kind of like bucket list experience.
Okay.
So I didn't care about the traffic. I was going to risk it.
You just went for the experience.
And I called the hotel at 12 o'clock on New Year's Eve and I said, I'm coming down. Do you have any tips for traffic? What time do you think I should leave? And the person on the phone was so polite, super polite, and they said, I think you should leave now, ma'am. This was at 12 o'clock on Friday, on New Year's Eve. And I was at work and I was like, that's not possible. I have to go and put on a nice dress. And so I didn't listen to him. And I left at 6 p.m. There was no traffic. Abu Dhabi, where were you on the Corniche? No traffic. It took me an hour and a half to get from Dubai to the Mandarin Oriental, which was spot on, according to my Google Maps. And on the way home, there was like a little bit of traffic on the Corniche.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. I had a phenomenal New Year's experience where I could see the fireworks at the event after John Legend finished singing, and also the amazing drone show at the Corniche. It was epic.
Amazing.
So don't sit in on New Year's Eve.
I was
so good.
I was at Festival City Mall I was there from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. And I was going back to Dubai with my friend. And the traffic that was from downtown all the way to like Festival City and beyond that, beyond as far as the eye could see.
Bad.
Just traffic. Horrible. Just traffic. I think it was like a 1 hour, 2 hour plus delay because I'm on this road. I'm just cruising at 100.
Oh,
and
on
then
the other side. So you missed
other
it. So on the side coming in.
Yeah, on the side coming in towards Festival. I was leaving the mall that time. And then I'm just seeing here. And as far as I could see, and they had also closed streets, obviously. Al Asal Street was closed. And people were coming from work that time on 31st. Packed.
2.8 million people on the RTA on New Year's Eve. But it's such a lovely experience. You know, as I was driving by, I saw families setting up their picnics for the evening just to watch the fireworks show and getting out early. It was like 6 p.m. in the evening. And I thought, make a night of it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And wow, 40 celebrations, 40 fireworks across the city. But another story that took headlines yesterday when we shared it is about a flight that had to do a U-turn.
So the Emirates A380 flight to Dubai made a mid-air U-turn back to London on New Year's Eve due to a technical fault. So an Emirates flight from London Heathrow to Dubai was forced to turn back shortly after takeoff on New Year's Eve. After the crew reported a technical fault, the airline confirmed in a statement. The flight departed on Heathrow on December 31st, 2025, but the aircraft returned to the airport and landed safely with all passengers and crew disembarked without any incidents.
Emirates apologised for the inconvenience and emphasised that passenger and crew safety remains its top priority, and those with those on board to be rebooked on future flights. The mid-air U-turn drew widespread attention on flight tracking platforms, as you can see in the visual behind Parth, highlighting the airline's strict adherence to safety protocols, even during peak travel periods, which is interesting because we haven't said the time here. But it was flying on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
A lot of people's travel plans would have been probably messed up, but at the same time, safety, of course, is the top priority.
It's amazing that they made a U-turn. Like, I'm very happy that they did that instead of just continuing or like, hoping to land on some other airport, but it was brilliant.
But it wasn't too far out of London if you
Yeah,
check
exactly.
it that. It was
Yeah.
just out. I fly, I usually take the cheapest flights I can get, but also I do find myself on Emirates quite a bit, and I just like it. Like I just
Yes.
feel
Comfortable.
safe, comfortable,
Safe.
and I feel like if there's going to be a travel issue, I know that I'll be looked after if these things happen, because generally you see sometimes if there's delays at the airports, for example, with the rains right before
Yeah.
on the 20th of December, and a lot of people kind of complaining about delays, but I think as people we have to recognise that when
It's just like you have to take a deep breathe and relax. Like, don't think of your plans, think of the safety of you and everyone around you.
when there's an act of God,
Yes.
an airline can't do anything about it.
Yes.
But I just feel that if you book with our home airline, Emirates,
It feels like safe.
you'll end up on a flight a little bit later, and it'll be a safe flight. And I think that we're just lucky to have that as our home airline. Shout out Emirates on New Year's
Yeah,
Day.
amazing initiative taken. Like, amazing plan by Emirates just to like take the U-turn, because last year we did see a few flight accidents that had happened, major crashes or like some issues. So like obviously safety first, and if the people's New Year's plan got postponed or cancelled, I think they might have seen the longer picture and been like, okay,
Yeah.
it's better for that to happen.
Look towards the bigger picture if you have gripes, 2026 plans. But let's finish the show on a cutesy story that makes us all think of mom and dad.
So, son surprises dad with his dream car in a heartfelt Instagram moment. So, son gifted his dad a brand new Toyota Camry, a heart-touching moment as he looked back on his father having to sell the car previously in 2010 due to a financial crisis. Seeing this part of the history reflected in the present moment, that adds layers of meaning, making the surprise not just about the car, but also overcoming past struggles and celebrating resilience and love. And obviously the video reminds us that sacrifices parents make. So there's a lot of joy as a kid in giving that back to them.
Massively so. So can you imagine, like this was in 2010, the dad brought a brand new Toyota Camry, but then he had to sell it off.
Yes.
And so being the son 15 years later and being able to give that back to his dad
Amazing.
would just be a peak moment. And, when we think about New Year's Eve resolutions and plans and habit building, and they generally be, maybe I probably speaking for myself here, but a little bit self-centered. When I see this video,
Yes.
it makes me think about my mum. And it makes me think about, the sacrifices their parents have made, and maybe giving back is a nice shout for the new year to come.
Yeah, I had bought a car last year, like my first car, everything. My first proper purchase was that, after like a full-time job and everything. And like, I mean, I'm not saying I fully relate to him, but like I can't understand. It's just like that burden. In a way, a burden gets off you. That, like you're able to give it back to your parents and you have the responsibility. Okay, we have a car. We don't have to pay off anything. We don't have to rely on renting. We don't have to rely on anyone else. It's just you and your family.
Oh, it was a family car that you bought?
Yeah. Basically, like
Oh,
I
amazing.
had bought it because prior to that we were just renting. Our previous car was like a 2010 car. It kept breaking down and everything for years. So it's like a relief, not just the fact that you bought a car for yourself, but also the fact that you can see your parents just having that relief that, okay, like now we don't have to rely on anything else for a mode of transport.
Yeah, exactly.
Just give me one phone call, come pick me up, I'll be there.
No, that's a really nice thing, and a really nice way to end the show, I think. What a sweet thing. If you want to see all of those stories, or if you want updates, Lovin Dubai feed is as active as always. We're not sleeping on the 2nd of January, that's for sure. Parth, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Casey.
And we are back with you every single weekday morning. So that's it. That's the weekend. Have a beautiful weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. Bye-bye.
See you.